Okay, let's talk about something lurking under your house that could cost you big time. Hidden problems, specifically with your pipes. We're going to do a deep dive today into sewer inspections, basically checking out those underground pipes. Our mission? Simple. Give you the need-to-know facts. We're looking at info kind of like what you'd find from pros like Pacific Blue Mechanical, how these checks work, why they're good for you, and why using local folks, maybe if you're in Maple Ridge, for instance, is pretty smart. So what is a sewer inspection, really? Think of it like a quick checkup for your pipes. They often use tiny cameras, CCTV they call it, to see what's going on down there.
Exactly. And the goal here really is to get you thinking ahead, not just waiting for, a messy backup, but actually protecting your home's plumbing before trouble starts, making sure you know how to keep things healthy.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But let's dig into that a bit. Why bother? If everything seems okay, why spend the money checking? Is it really worth it?
That's a fair question, definitely. Especially maybe if your house isn't that old. But the biggest plus, and the research from places like Pacific Blue Mechanical backs this up, is really about avoiding huge costs later. Think about it, finding a small thing early, like maybe some tree roots just starting to get in, or a tiny crack. Fixing that might save you, a lot compared to replacing a whole collapsed pipe. That's what they mean by preventing costly repairs.
Okay, so it's like preventative medicine, but for pipes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And there's more to it than just money. When your sewer lines are in good shape, nasty stuff, sewage doesn't leak out into the ground, that's really important for protecting the local environment, the water sources nearby. It's a community health thing, actually. Plus, as the source material points out, keeping things up to code helps you avoid fines from the city, too.
Right, so you're saving money and staying on the right side of the law. Right, here's something I find interesting. The tech they use. You mentioned cameras, CCTV. But how do they find problems you can't, directly see?
Good question. Kind of depends on the situation. So yeah, CCTV gives you that live video feed, which is great. But sometimes the more advanced local companies, they might use things like robotic crawlers. These little machines can get around blockages or tricky corners. And sometimes they even use sonar, especially if a pipe is totally full of water or maybe buried under concrete where the camera can't really see the pipe wall itself. It's all about getting the full picture,
Wow, okay. So connecting this back.
Right.
Why does being local matter so much? If I'm living somewhere like Maple Ridge, why pick a local outfit instead of some big national chain?
Localization.
Yeah.
It's actually key. See, pipe problems aren't the same everywhere. Local companies, they know your area. They know the specific ground conditions. Like, is it clay soil that shifts a lot and makes pipes sag? Or maybe your neighborhood has older pipes like old clay or cast iron that roots just love to break into. They know this stuff.
So they know what to look for specifically.
Exactly. That local knowledge means they can often respond faster in an emergency too. But maybe more importantly, they know the specific local rules. The town's regulations for how deep pipes should be, what materials are allowed for replacements. They make sure everything's done right according to your municipality's standards the first time. That kind of specific, personalized know-how, that's the real edge you get going local.
Got it. So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for everyone listening? It sounds like getting a regular sewer checkup, maybe every year or two, especially if your house is older. It basically saves you money, helps the environment, and keeps things safe and legal. It's about being proactive, right?
Absolutely. It's risk management for your home. And, the research also shows that having proof of a well-maintained sewer system, that can actually boost your property value when you go to sell. Buyers like knowing that's taken care of.
Interesting point. Okay, so that leads to a final thought then. If keeping your sewer line healthy makes your property more valuable, what other hidden parts of your home, the stuff you don't always think about, like maybe the basement foundation or there's drainage tiles outside, what else should you maybe be checking yearly to really protect that big investment you've made? Something to think about.